Oh man, guys, listen, very quick video. I just got back home and I was swapping the street wheels out and putting the bigger off-road rough stuff wheels on back on my board and replacing all the belt covers and everything else. I thought I'll make the video. It was very fast to obviously replace the wheels. Awesome. I just want to say I've missed these wheels. I've missed this big badass wheels so much. So much more fun. I did keep the wheels on for a bit. I had to take some videos or make some videos. I was doing the comparison between the rough stuff wheels and the street wheels battery life. I completed it today, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I will be putting the street wheels back on ever again. They awesome quality, very good wheels. There's nothing to say about them in that kind of way, but when it comes to a rough surface or any debris on the road, like little twigs or stones or anything like that, imperfection on the road, rough stuff wheels will win any day. So yeah, my mind is definitely set rough stuff wheels all day long. Yeah, unfortunately for the 83mm street wheels, sorry, whoever loves them, that's fair play, but for me, definitely the badass rough stuff wheels, definitely. So this is my cry out to a rough stuff wheels. And one other thing I wanted to mention. So guys, I didn't publish the video yet on my test of a new battery and the street wheels. It's coming out soon, but as you can see here at the moment, I still got my prototype of the quick battery release fixings, and they held up really well, no issue whatsoever. One subject I wanted to cover really quickly is something that came up on the Flex Eboard Owners Club, how to clean the bottom of the board. So please, and absolutely please, do not use pressure washer or hoses or water when you want to clean the bottom of the board, the underneath of the board, undercarriage of the board. Don't do that. The electrical components here, and they are splash proof, they are not waterproof. Okay, so as I mentioned before, what I'm using is something like this, Ultra Grime. These are wet wipes for a garage. Okay, I do pick them up if you do live in UK. I picked them up from Tool Station. Those are massive, large wet wipes, like for kiddies, but they are for garage. So the way I do this, literally after every time I ride, just start with the fancy part of the board, which is the carbon, and wipe that part off just like that. And as you can see, it becomes straight away nice and shiny. So this is the all the dirt that came off it. Then what I do is I take the wipe, I press it up against the motor, and I pull on the wheel just like that. That makes the motor spin. This way I don't have to kind of rub the motor. I just keep the wipe where it is, keep on spinning the motor, and it gets nice and clean. So you can get in between the motors as well and clean the hubs where it gets connected to the axle. You can do the same for your belts. So now belts are nice and clean, and just wipe everything you see with this, and then give a nice clean on the surface of the battery. These wipes were meant to be grease and oil and whatever else kind of retardant, so that will break down whatever dirt you've got. And when it does dry up, it does look nice and clean. The other positive part about this wipe is the area between the batteries. You can just fold it up and get right between there and clean it up nice and clean. Obviously you've got the my prototype of the quick release battery fixings, but if you don't obviously have them, what you can do is just kind of take the wet wipe like that, get it between the battery cells, the segments, and clean them up like that. But I'm lucky, I came up with my awesome idea on a replaceable battery fixings, and yeah, there we go. You see them here. I got a video on that, by the way, on YouTube if you want to see it. It didn't kind of pick up for whatever reason, don't know why, but if you guys want to know how I made it, I can do a video on that. So nice and clean underneath, clean the wheels. Oh, I really miss this big fat wheels, really did. Just the memory is still fresh. Just came back from testing the battery life using the street wheels, and absolutely missed this roughed up wheels. Everything I saw on the road, I felt it like a train hitting me. Any little twig on the road, you feel it, and any little stone in the road, you feel it. With roughed up wheels, you don't. So for me, definitely roughed up wheels all day long. I'm not even going to take them off anymore, and I'm glad that I have the better bearings installed in them, the slime bearings. It's covered in one of my videos, but that's it. Board is nice and clean. She's fully charged up. Obviously didn't come back from the testing just now. It was about 4 hours ago. But that's it. Ready to roll. Fully charged. Nice and clean. Carbon deck. Got my protector. Still sitting there. Nice. Looks good. I've got another prototype coming up, by the way. I'm going to make another video on a prototype of this cover here, the edge protector. This one here, I'm just quickly mention. This one here is just a plain edging, so it doesn't have any teeth on inside. So as you can see, it does come off quite easily. It's good, but at the same time bad, because if you jump off the board and you slide your feet kind of off it, it will pull the protector off. It happened to me today once, only once. I was riding the board for an hour, and it happened to me once. But once is enough for me to think, hold on a second, I need to make this better. So I've got some parts coming already, and I will make another video on the improved edge protector. But to be fair, it does look quite cool. Come on, look at this. For £4, you can make 4 sets of these for front and back, and you make it yourself. It looks very nice. I think it does. And that carbon, come on guys, that carbon looks just awesome, doesn't it? That carbon fiber deck, that looks absolutely spot on. But anyway, that's it. Ride safe.